Good evening. This is the SoulOhm service.
And we're live! Oh, God, that were a bit panicky. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to another edition of the SoulOhm service. Tonight we have our special guest, Megan, the Purple Lady Vapor. Please say hello.
Hi.
You're all right. Well, we can calm down now. Calm down. Whew. I always do it first. As soon as I come on live, it's sort of like, and then you sort of like, calm, chill. Good evening, everybody. Ruby, Goober, Tim, Orion. Good evening, Sire, Bill, JJ, Sinner, Bill, Claire, Adam.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, you're allowed to say that out loud. So, it has been a week since we last saw you, and what an event last week's show was. I wasn't expecting to do an hour and a half, but we're going to be keeping this to roughly about an hour, so if it does actually go over, we'll play it by ear, because I do know that Vic's not on again this week, so we'll play it by ear. Good evening, Belinda, how are you? Well, we have our special guest, and as our special guest, it's been a while since I've seen you properly and had a chat. We was on Vic's show, weren't we?
Yeah.
So, I've got to ask you, what you vaping on?
Right, I'm going to remember this time.
No, don't. It's this thing.
Yeah, that thing. I've got the Dove Pro with the drop on top, with some, I haven't put this down since I brought it, and I need some more. The unrolling liquid, the fizzy cherry flowers. Right. It is so nice. It's unbelievable. And then I've only just got this out of the box today. I brought it off of Jay.
Oh yeah.
It's the Unholy RDA with the Death Wish, Crossbone edition.
Ooh. I've got the Hangman edition.
Yeah. I've only just got it out of the box, and in that I've got another unrolling liquid. It's the white chocolate and peppermint that I didn't think I'd like, but I do.
So what do you think to your mech then?
Do you know what? I like it. It's quite heavy, but I like it because I can actually use it with my nails.
Okay.
I find it quite odd. You know, some of them that like the button is in a little bit.
Yeah.
I find it quite hard because of how far my nails stick out. But that one's not too bad.
I do like that one. It hits really, really well, that one. But the only downside to the one I had, where you've actually got the cross, it actually was a bit rough. I ended up having to sand it down a little bit. And obviously when you were pressing the fire button, I was literally getting a cross on my finger.
Oh, God.
So yeah, that was when I first got it like. But Lisa, hiya, sweetheart.
Hi.
So is that what we're on? What else?
And then I've got the Arc mod with the Bonzer on top.
Oh, I've got to ask you. Now I've only got little hands. I can't get comfy with it.
See, I like it because I've started holding mods like that, and I think it's because of this one that I do it now. Because the fire button's on the back, it's kind of...
Is that the version 1 or the version 2?
The one, I think.
Yeah. I like it. I think the battery life on it is brilliant. Really is.
It's better. Well, see, I compare it to the G class because I've got a G class as well. And the battery life's not as good as on the G class. But I suppose it depends. I think it depends on how much you use it. Whereas I use it quite a lot. So the batteries are like, dead.
What do you think to actually the menu system? It's not the most easiest of menu systems to get into, though.
It's strange. I quite struggle with it. I'm always like stressing with it, and I'm like, just sort it out.
MF, good evening, sir.
I was like that when I got the G class as well. I was like, oh my god.
I keep on, I mean, you know me, I'm a mech man, but I do fancy a G class. I really do fancy one.
It's definitely worth. I think I paid £205 for mine. And I was like, oh, do I really want to spend that? But I'm happy that I spent it now, to be fair, because it's probably the best one best mod that I've ever brought. Because I've had a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of. See, I call them smoke because they used to be smoke tech. So yeah, smoke. Not a fan of smoke. I really aren't. I just don't like all the bells and whistles that they come with.
The only one that I like is the X-Priv.
Yeah, I didn't think that was too bad, but it's not so like. It's not a mod I'd like to be going out with.
No. I took it to Expo just in case anybody tried to steal it, because I won't be so bothered if they took that.
Well, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, but no, I'm not a fan. Yeah, the menu system on the Arc, it's just, I don't think it's very user friendly.
No.
But once you've actually got it set up and running, I think it's a nice mod. Like.
I've just left mine. Like, I sorted it all out and I've just left it. I didn't touch it again, just in case it changes. And I'm like, no.
Oh, blooming heck. So what else are we on?
That's it.
That's it. You've done well. You've remembered everything.
I know.
I am impressed. Right, I suppose it's better guess starting what I'm on at the present moment. Right, a lot of mechs at the moment. It's because it's Thursday and I like to vape what I want to vape. I've got the Fumi RDA with the Elf Thunder. Do like that one. And I'm using the Fall Delight with that one, which is the tobacco and custard, but kind of reminds me of maple syrup for some reason.
Ooh. See, I'm not a big fan of tobacco flavours.
I never used. When I first started, obviously vaping, I was into obviously tobaccos, and my favourite was one called Sue, and I used to vape that continuously, mouth to lung. 50ml used to last me about 2 weeks. Then all of a sudden, when I went from straight mouth to lung to actually direct to lung, I just really went off tobaccos completely, and I went into my fruits and all that kind of thing. BFG, good evening, sir. And it's only this last, I would say, 6 or 7 months that I've started. Okay, I'll dibble my foot, if you know what I mean. But they're never full-blown tobaccos. The only one that I've got that's a full-blown one is the Latika from Black Notes. Now, I only use that in like pod systems. And that's all I ever use it for. I don't use it for direct to lung or anything like that, or any of my mechs. So, yeah. This, you can taste tobacco in it, but it is very, very, very subtle. It's really you've getting more. That's why I said it tastes more like a maple syrup to me, and I think that's the sweetness coming out of the custard with the tobacco. But it is quite a nice vape. What else have I got? I have got my VGod Pro Series 2 with the Helm. Yep, the Helm RDA on top of there. And I've got my Where in the World is Blondie's Apple Crumble, which is... I've only got that little bit left. This is from Canada. I've only got that little bit left.
See, I find that I like the American ones more because they seem to have more flavour in them.
Yeah, I like a lot. Canadian juices are really nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can be a little bit oversweet, not too oversweet, but a little bit sweeter than normal. But yeah, really do like them. Village Vaper, hello. Smurf, hello. Hi. Steve, hello. 12, hello. UK Andy, Manly Hugs. Joe, Belinda. Jules, I'm sure I said hello, Jules, sweetheart, how are you? Right, what else am I on? Right, obviously, still my best buy of the year so far, my Purge truck, and I've got the Aquitus on there with my homebrew lemon. I tricked myself. I have bought, I forget what it's called now, the Sandman. From Atom Vapes UK. That's the mod.
Ooh.
But I've put the drop on top.
Oh, that looks nice though.
The reason why, it comes with the Node RDA. Have you seen the Node RDA before?
No.
Well, I've got the Node on the double barrel. I've got to show you this deck. Oops. It's a vertical coil.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird as oat.
Oh, that's weird.
That is weird. It's a good little flavour. I'm quite impressed with it. Now, I've heard a lot of reviewers saying that it's not very good on flavour, but I'm getting some really nice flavour from it. But it needs the wattage.
Yeah.
It really does need that wattage. Now, I've got in here... Turn this on, it'll be alright. I've got, what is it? It's a 0.13 ohms, and I've got that at 90 watts. And
Oh.
it's a rowdy little thing. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with it as an RDA itself. It's a bit weird to build on, I've got to admit. It's not the easiest, because obviously, if you imagine a single coil tipped on its side, so you've got a top deck and a bottom deck to get your coil in. It's a bit weird, but it is nice.
See, now I think that'd get me, because if you see my video with these nails, I struggle to put coils in, and I use the ceramic tweezers to put them in.
Yeah. Hey, that is yeah. I've never thought about that. I mean, I've got a nail. I've got two sharpie nails. That's about as close as it'll ever get. Adam, hey up, brother. How you doing, kiddo?
Hi.
You got Adam in the cast. Hey. You're on the other side. You're on the other side there, bro. So that's what basically I've been... Oh, update. The OBS. I did the OBS little bit of a tutorial live last week when I wicked it up for Barry. So far so good, no problems whatsoever, and it is vaping like a trooper. No dry hits or anything like that, and my flavour is really good. Yes, it will never be as good as an RDA, but it's good for a tank. And that's about it. I have got a load of vape mail that's coming this week, but I'll show that next week. And also, we'll be looking at some juices as well next week. So, in about 15 minutes' time, you're going to get... We're going to have the big questions. But before that, what's going off on your channel this week? What we up to?
A lot of juice reviews. I seem to have got a stockpile of juice for some reason. I seem to have been buying juice more than anything else. But I think it's because I get through it that fast. Because for some reason, I stick to like 3 juices. Like at the minute, it's the unrolling liquids and like Elements Pink Lemonade. They're the only ones that I can vape at the minute. Everything else, I'm kind of like, no.
I used to like that orange. Is it orange squeeze? Orange squash? Yeah, that's nice. That
I've got that as well. And I'm kind of. I don't know. I've gone on to them for some reason. So I've been kind of just saving it, thinking, yeah, I need to do them juice reviews.
So, have we got any hardware coming up?
I have got the Dove Pill and.
That's the MVV, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which version you got?
It's the skull one.
Oh yes, one I've got. Yeah, cracking little mod.
Do you know what? I love it, but my paint, the pattern on it started coming off.
Really?
I use it that much.
Blooming heck! Oh no, I think my pattern's quite all right. But I like it. I like the. They've got the. Is it like a Japanese one? Yeah. I think that looks nice as well. I've got the. This one as well from Dove Poe. It's still exactly the same. It's obviously potentiometer.
Yeah.
But this does it in obviously in volts. But instead of having just your dial, you've got actually just a readout. Love this. Really, really nice. But that kind of reminds me of something that Smock could make.
Yeah. See, because they've gone for something like this and then to that, and it's kind of like.
See, I like the old exomes.
Yeah.
I really do. The only thing that I didn't like about the exomes was the actual size of the button.
Yeah.
And ironically, this is how I got into doing reviews, because I wanted an exome, but I didn't want the horn button. And a guy called True Mods, Tony, he was making basically an exome, but with the MyTech switch.
Okay.
I bought one of them, and a friend of mine at work says, "Oh, can you?" Well, I didn't have time to show him. I said, "What I'll do is I'll do you a video, and then you can have a look at it properly." So I did it like I was pretending to be a reviewer, and that's how I started reviewing. So yeah, a little bit of history for you.
Hi, Andy.
Hello, Andy. Who else have we got in chat? How is chat? Are we all right? Oh, for fuck's sake, I was still on top chat. Yeah. I love that. Good evening, Andy Summers. Yes.
Hi, Gail.
Huggles, sweetheart. Huggles. Salford, yes. Saint. I'm going to just say Saint. That's all I'm going to say. BFG, are you still hiding out in my bush? Is it? Oh, yes, BFG. Everything all right for next weekend? He's going to help me with my website. I've only had it about, what, a year and a bit, and I just can't get my head around it. Have you started a website yet?
I'm not that technically minded, no.
No, I'm...
just kind of look at it and think, no.
So, yeah, I know. I got the basics up and running, and I got a main page and all that lot.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I've got, so you can see my latest videos and that, and then obviously it's sort of like get in touch with me thing, and that's about it. But I'm wanting to get it a bit more interactive and more, as you do.
So if you can get more on there.
Yeah, it's all right. But I also wanted to sort of like, because I've got loads of photos from like Expo and things like that, and vape meets that I've been to and things like that, and they need to go up there and
yeah,
things.
so people can see more.
Yeah. Are you planning on doing a website or anything like that? Well, what's the future for Purple Lady Vaper?
No, at the minute. I don't think I could, because I want to get Saint. I can remember the name of it this week. It was just on Vic's show, right? Telling you now, it's all their fault. It's Chris's fault. We were running late. It made me forget. I'd like to set a website up, but I don't think like I've got enough people yet. I feel like I'm still quite small, so.
You're not small. You are not small. How dare you? You're coming on leaps and bounds. Oh, bless you. No. I'm going to say, how many subscribers you got now?
620 something.
And you've only been reviewing since January this year. That's not bad at all, you know. That is really good going. I mean, I know some reviewers that's been doing it for a lot longer than that and has only got that kind of subscribers.
Yeah.
So.
See, that makes me feel bad though, in a way. I know it sounds stupid, but I kind of feel bad because I've got that many, and then some people that have been doing it longer than me, like you say, haven't really got that many, and I'm kind of like, oh.
It's how it goes. It really is. I mean, I'm coming up to my 3rd year, so I'm not that far away from how many years Vic's been doing it. So
yeah.
So you can see the difference. It's sort of like it's just luck at draw, I think, more than anything else. But yeah, right. What time are we on? Oh, got another couple of minutes before we start. Shall we start with the questions?
Okay.
Yeah. Are you ready? Right, ladies and gentlemen. I thought we would do a question, and I have wrote them down. Yes, look at them all. Right, what I'm going to do is I've split them up into 2 categories. One is vape related, and other one's a bit of fun. Okay. Right, your first question. Why purple?
Because technically, my hair's been purple for like on and off for 5 years now, if not longer, and it's my favourite colour.
Oh, that's cute.
So I was just like, there we go.
Because I've seen you with blonde hair.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you had blonde. Was that when you first started reviewing? You had blonde hair.
No, I had it a couple of weeks before Expo.
And I can remember seeing you with blonde hair.
It's because I wanted bright purple, and I couldn't get it purple any other way. But with bleaching it, it kind of killed my hair a little bit, so I had to wait to dye it purple.
Oh dear, we didn't go green or like that, did it?
No. I'd have been like, no.
A friend of mine, she did her hair and she wanted it, you know, that white, that pure white.
Yeah.
She did that and half of her hair fell out because it
Yeah,
just went all brittle.
Yeah.
So, my next question. Now that you've been reviewing for a while and you've settled into your reviewing regime and things like that, what do you dislike about being a vape reviewer?
That people think you get things for free and that you should put videos up all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm not being funny, but I really don't get things for free. And with me not working and it just being my partner, it's kind of like I need to buy other things as well.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people think you get it for free and you really don't.
I say that since I've been reviewing, every single mech mod that I've ever reviewed, I've bought myself, and you know how much my mods are, except for one, which was the Ceres Vape. Most of the juicers, when I first started, I bought. It's only been this last, I would say, about 18 months since I've started really getting that progression of companies getting in touch with me. It's mainly juice companies that start you off with. Then the hardware slowly does get in. But yeah, everyone thinks you get it for nothing, and you've got plenty of time, and why haven't you reviewed it? Okay. Next question, and this one is quite an interesting one. Before you actually record your review, do you have a ritual?
Yeah. It sounds stupid, right? But I'll have to sit here and do my makeup, and then I'll have to arrange everything so I know what I'm reviewing. And then I kind of sit there and think to myself, right, I need to review this, this and this, and then for some reason it never goes to plan. So I'm like, do I really need that ritual, or do I just need to just get on with it?
I go brr, and all that type of stuff when I get ready. So when you were actually reviewing, obviously you're talking to yourself, which is the weirdest thing for starters. How do you overcome that?
Do you know what? It took me ages. You know, the first review that I did, I think I did it about 20 times before I was happy with it. I was like, no. And then I found it really hard to look at the camera. Because you're not actually talking to anybody, you're kind of just talking to a camera, and you're kind of like, okay then. There's nobody on the other side of that camera, so what am I talking to? And then, I don't know, I think it was after doing a few live shows and things like that, I was kind of like, do you know what, just talk to it. Just pretend it's not there. Just look at the screen and pretend it's not there.
Oh, bless you. I've got a little secret, and I wanted to share this with you. That's who I talk to.
Oh.
That's my little group. And I used to have that on top of my camera, so I had something to look at. There you go, see? We're not always daft. Right. So, the next question. Who is your biggest influencer in the vaping review scene? Who do you aspire to?
This is... At first it was Grim Green, and then I kind of went off him a bit, and I'm not sure why. But it seems to be the American ones I don't really look up to, but more like Vic and Mark, as in TVP, seeing as they seem to be the ones that just are themselves, and like you and Adam and Aiden and everybody, you're all yourself. And I think that's what I love the most, that you're yourself and you do it your way and nobody else's. Is what I like, and what I aspire to be like is that I don't want to be like anybody else. I just want to do it my way and hopefully help somebody. Yeah.
No, that's brilliant. That. No, I like that one. Yeah, I'm exactly the same. It's sort of like, I try, not the word try, I try to be the person that's down the pub having a pint with you. I've just bought a new whatever and I'm telling you about it.
Yeah.
And I always try and keep that in my head when I do my reviews. That's cool. I do like that one. Right, let's get some interesting ones. Money no object. What would your ideal setup be?
It's changed that many times, but at the minute, you know, the Dreamer, they brought it out in purple. I want that. So much. And at the minute, though, I'm torn between the top of the Bonza or the drop, because I really like the drop because the flavour on it's so nice.
I love the drop. I really do love the drop.
The Bonza is pissing me off a little bit, because when I go to put the coils in, you know the slap bit at the bottom? One of them keeps falling off and I'm like... I suppose if you could get... I think it'd have to be the drop though, because I've not stopped using this since I got it.
So is there any mods out there that you sort of like a little bit more expensive than you normally would buy? You know, that bit of luxury?
There's the page mod that I want.
Yeah, you're my girl now.
I've been looking at it for ages and I was kind of like, oh.
Which one?
It comes in purple. I can't remember what it's called now. It's this is how long I've not looked at it in, because I got the G class instead.
Well, they're about the same price, aren't they?
Yeah. But I know it comes in purple. I'm trying to think now.
Have you seen the purple splattered one, which is like the Back to Basics versions, which is kind of like that, just straight up and down, but it's got like purple and splatter all over it. Oh, that's nice. Black and purple splatter. Oh, yeah, that is nice.
I'll look at that one.
That's £235, if I remember rightly.
That's not too bad then.
No, not too expensive. I like some of the Russian mods, you know, Get Low mods and things like that.
Yeah.
They're some of the really nice mods I wouldn't mind getting my hands on as a treat, kind of thing. That's the only downside with liking mechs. They are not cheap, no matter what you buy. They're not cheap. So.
Yeah, I never thought I'd get into liking mech mods and stuff like that, but then I tried. My partner bought the Dreamer. And I tried that and I was like, oh, I love it. And then we got the Geek Vape. The one with the...
Oh, that's the Karma, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you got the Karma in black. Oh, that don't look too bad in black.
No. We got that as well. And I really like that one because the button, because you can push the button out. So I can use it with nails again.
You definitely want to get a Get Low Mods V2, because the actual button actually sticks out. It's the other way around.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that'd be a lot easier for you.
Yeah.
He's back, Orion. Hello, Orion. Sorry, chat, if we're not talking to you too much, but we are. I am catching bits and pieces to you. But we have a special guest. It's important. Right, your next question. Now, this one I thought was quite a good one. A friend of mine is asking you this one.
Okay.
What setup would you recommend a new starter and why? Sorry. Do I have to?
Where I put it. It's this. I like this. It's the Ego IAO Eco. I like it, but the coils flood easily on it.
Right.
Is the only problem. You know when you've left it standing for a long time, well, not even a long time, I think I left it for half a day and the coil had flooded.
Really?
That's the only problem with it. I like it though, but then I also like what everybody calls the beard trimmer.
Yeah, our Aiden loves that.
I love it so much, but it's so easy to use, like just fill it up and...
So you've got a choice of one, so which one would you go for?
Probably this one, the Exceed Edge.
Mm.
Because it's so easy to use and I've not had a problem with it.
Yeah.
And I've not had to change the coil yet since I brought it at Expo.
Really? So the coils are good as well.
Yeah.
So the second one is for the new person. What juice would you recommend that they would try?
And because a lot of people know what I'm like, it would have to be the unruly liquids, because everybody that I've come across is like, oh, I don't like white chocolate and peppermint. And when they've tried this one, they're like, actually, no, it's not that bad.
Is it like an after eight?
It is. It's like a white chocolate after eight.
Ooh.
It is so nice. Because when I first got it, I was like, no, I'm not going to like that. Put it on the Bonza, and I was like, no, I love that.
Right, next question. Since you're into your mechs now, and you're into your rebuildables, what is your all-day build? The one that you just throw in a coil, throw it in.
The drop.
And what is the actual build?
I've got some from, have you seen the Wotofo coils that they do now? I've got, what ones are they? They're frame stapled Claptons.
Oh.
In there. I've got them, and that's the ones I've got in the drop, the quad core fuse Claptons.
So on your mech, what roughly ohms do you ohm out at?
I'm not sure, because I don't do them. Yeah. I'm always like to Michael, just come and look at this, is it right? Because he's been vaping for a lot longer than I have. He's been vaping for nearly 6 years now.
Yeah.
And I know ohms law and stuff like that, and but I just like, I'm kind of a bit wary.
And you're getting told off, you should be using big boy coils. So, my next question. Vape related, obviously. So, like we said, you've been reviewing since January this year. So, you put out a fair few videos now. What is the most funniest troll comment you've had?
I've only ever had two. And they're always about my cleavage. Like, I've got, I wear strappy tops, which I've changed tonight just to prove a point that I do wear different tops. And I think you need a lower top. No, I don't think I do. Oh, that was the one, and I got another one saying that apparently my videos were paid for.
All right. Oh, that's interesting.
I don't think they are. If they was, trust me, you'd know about it.
I think the worst one I ever got really was a woman was completely repulsed. Not the word repulsed by my 2 long fingernails. And she had to stop watching the video. That was the worst one.
That's like when people say to Vic, you need to cut your fingernails. Why? Just, no.
And I have to put every time I play guitar, mainly I play banjo, so I need my finger picking hands. If you notice me, this side's, short and everything. But I was talking to Ruby, and obviously she's been doing it a fair number of years, and her trolling, she finds it, because she's a girl, that she gets trolled more from men, and it's always a little bit nastier. Have you found that in reviewing?
Do you know what I've found? That I think men, because I look at my statistics the other day on YouTube, apparently no females watch me, it's all male. But I think men think that it's more, they're going to see a lot more than they actually do. But it's not like that at all.
No.
I just want to help people.
So have have you ever come across anything like that in the?
The two ones that I got were from
Yeah.
men.
Yeah.
I've never. Do you know what? I've never come across a woman that comments on other women's videos like horrible things.
Mm.
Not
Yeah,
that.
I think it's nice to see the support there. It really
Yeah.
is. I mean, I look on my statistics. I think I'm getting somewhere in the region. I think it was something like 18 to 20% female, which I thought was quite nice.
Yeah.
Because it is a very male orientated kind of genre, really.
Yeah.
And do you find it hard to push yourself just that little bit, because obviously it being a very male orientated
No, because I feel like I kind of, well, everybody says I kind of fit in with the males because I've got a personality of one. And it's kind of just like, I do find it kind of hard because I think people think, oh, there's not many female reviewers, so why would she want to be doing it? But it's kind of like, well, if I can help one person, what does it matter what gender I am?
Yeah.
If you want to watch my videos, watch them. If you don't, don't. It really doesn't bother me as long as I can help somebody.
And to be honest with you, I think you add to that quality, and I think it's brilliant. I'm I think you're ace. Right, we're going to go away from vaping now. We're going to relax. You can chill out. Go on, you can have a drink and a vape now. Right, this is more what I'm into. Name your favourite 3 albums and why.
Oh, album. Oh. Do you know, I'm going to be honest. I don't really listen to the full album. I only listen to certain songs.
Well, we'll go for your 3 favourite songs.
I've got. Now, people are going to be shocked at this because a lot of people are. But Professor Green, I really like his Jungle song. And I'm not sure why, but I just all around like Professor Green for some strange reason. But I also like Kiss.
Oh, it can't beat a bit of Kiss. Well, yeah, I listened to them for ages.
I listen to all their songs, and I think it's because I was kind of brought up around that sort of music, and then I kind of went on to like Professor Green and stuff like that. But I can't really pick a 3 favourites because I haven't really got any. I just listen to things and think, yeah, that's not bad actually.
Huggles Bunny.
Hi, Bunny.
So, the next question, obviously, I've got to ask this. What's on your playlist at the moment?
Will be Professor Green. and,
Shout out to Professor Green. Hashtag Professor Green.
What else have I got on there? I've got, because Michael's been listening to it, some 5 Finger Death Punch.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I like them.
See, I've never really listened to them until Michael started listening to them, and I was like, oh, they're not that bad, actually.
Yeah, they're a very, almost a bit like Disturbed.
Yeah.
That genre. Yeah, I do like them ones. Right, well, make it life a little bit easier. Films. Which film could you watch over and over and over again? Which film do you really go to snuggle up on the couch and watch?
Right, this is going to sound really weird because it's a Disney film. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, you're so cute.
I love that film. I can watch it and not get bored.
Oh.
And I don't know, there's just something about it.
There's nothing wrong with that. And me, I can watch Forrest Gump.
Oh, okay, I've never watched that.
And obviously, my Star Wars. I can watch them over and over and over and over again. But yeah, Forrest Gump, I love that film. Another one that I really do like, and it's one of them films that you can snuggle up on couch. It's either a tub of ice cream and just get rid of the world. And it's a film called About Time.
Ooh.
It's really good. It's kind of I wouldn't say it's a chick flick, but it's in that mild genre. And basically what it is, this young lad, when he hits...
This is how much I love the night.
Oh, that's so cute. Cool. Like it. Like it.
Oh, I love you too, Red Fox.
I think that's ace. Yeah, the About Time. It's about this lad. He's turned 16 and he can time travel. But he can only time travel in his own time. And it's the way that he gets this girl.
Oh, okay.
It's a really good watch. You can Netflix it or something like that. It's been out quite a while.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's called About Time. Oh, I love that. Right, let's go for our next question. As a teenager, whose poster did you have on the wall?
Do you know what? Avenged Sevenfold.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I was expecting, someone from Take That or something. I am actually impressed. That is well cool, that. Right, your next one. I'll say it as I'm going to say it. Do you have a special teddy? And what do you call him or her?
No.
You don't. You don't have a special teddy.
No.
Wow.
I'm not one for like. The Jack Skellington is the only cuddly toy I've got.
Wow. You're the only person that I've asked that question to and not had one. I was going to say, have you got a special toy? But I thought I'd best not say that one.
Especially with Sinner in chat. We'll just not go
we'll
there.
just not go there. No. Right. What achievement are you proud of, but most people would consider silly or weird? We go for the deep ones now.
Probably. I don't even know, actually. I've never really thought about that. Probably my achievement would be my little girl.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I know it's not really silly. People probably wouldn't find it silly, but I kind of had a difficult time when I was pregnant with her and when I had her. And I kind of find that because I had to have an emergency C-section with her. So I kind of find that an achievement. Because they tell you you're not meant to lift anything heavier than a kettle for 6 months. And I was up and walking 3 days after.
Wow.
I was like, I can't sit down. I need to move.
That's awesome answer, that one. Right, what's next? If you was a superhero, what would your powers be?
I'd like to read people's minds so I know what they thought.
And how would you use that then?
Just because I'm nosy and I like to know what people think. So I'd just sit there like, oh, what are you thinking?
Yeah, but you could find out some things that you don't want to know.
Oh, I like to know everything. I'm just one of them sort of people.
So what you're saying is that you're nosy?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Right, this is the last question. And then I'm going to leave it open to chat and they can ask you a question. What silly or funny thing makes you afraid or creeps you out?
Right. I'm scared of the dark.
Oh, that's so cute.
I have to sleep with the telly on. So, but I don't like the dark. Like when it's dark outside, I've got 2 dogs and I send Michael outside with them to stand with because I refuse to go outside.
Oh, bless. I think that's so cute. Do you have them little side lights that come on when you walk past them?
Yeah, but it's still scary. It's too dark.
Oh, bless you. Oh, I thought that was good, that. Right, well, I've asked all the questions. Have you got any questions for me? I love that face. Who said? Who said what? There we go.
I don't even find you funny. Piss off.
See, there's normally no swearing like that on my channel. Normally, see, Sinner, see what you've done, Sinner.
I'm usually really nice. I never swear, Sinner, and now look what you.
please don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Yes, please. Who shot first? Red Fox, beg your pardon? Who shot first?
What?
Is that chicken and the egg kind of thing?
Oh, I hate that scenario. Hi, Dean.
Hi, Deanie. You alright? It's these young girls, yeah. You know what he's like. Han Solo shot first. Okay, you chat, you've lost me. So, right, we are now at the 1:45 time. Come on, chat, it's your turn to ask me a question. Is there anything pending that you are dying to know? You can ask our guest a question if you would so wish. And is there anything that you'd like to ask, Meg?
Do you know when you do reviews? I'm coming to the point now where I'm kind of like, why did I put myself in this situation? Do you ever, like, I know you had where you thought there was just no point the other day, but is it like something you get quite frequently, or is it just because I feel like I don't know.
Sometimes I get a little bit frustrated with myself more than anything else. And I think the biggest thing, especially this week, you've kind of hit the nail on the head, really, for me. It's little bits and pieces that really wind me up, and it's sort of like puts. I think it's more of a case of you put pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
Because you believe that you've got to get a review out, you've got to do this, you've got to do right. It's Thursday, right? I've got to do this, right? I've got to do that, and you kind of do put yourself under the pressure. But the reason why I was feeling a bit, why am I bothering, was because I had a company hounding me, and I mean literally hounding me continuously to get a review out. And I'd been on a fortnight's holiday, and it was sort of like hounding me, not just on email, but it was hounding me on social media as well, and blah, 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 blah. So in my holiday, I decided, right, I'll get this review done. Got the review done, nothing. Absolutely nothing. They could email me every single day, but once I put the review up, nothing. Silence. Still hadn't heard anything. So it was sort of like, why am I... It was that kind of frustration of, why am I doing this? It's so like because I work, I do 12-hour shifts 5 days a week, and sometimes work on a Saturday. I spend Monday nights reviewing, Tuesday night live show, Wednesday night reviewing, Thursday night live show now. So I only get Friday night off and Saturday and half of Sunday, because obviously I'm doing a lot more hardware reviews. All the up and closey work, because they take roughly about an hour to do, I have to do them on a Sunday. So obviously time scale reduces down. So it's sort of like, you think, right, I'm having a fortnight's holiday. I thought I'll still do my live shows, because I really do like doing my live shows. But it was sort of like, no, I wanted a holiday. And it was sort of like that thing in the back of your head, no, I better get a review out. I better get this review out. Nah, leave it, be alright. No, I don't like disappointing people. And you kind of do, you're getting that. And that's what it was about.
Yeah. See, but it sounds stupid, but I know I've only been doing it since January, but I feel like I put myself under so much pressure, because I want to do these reviews, I want to show people that I can do it, and I feel like I don't even know that I'd be letting people down, even though I probably wouldn't if I didn't put them out. Yeah.
It is, you do gain that. I mean, obviously I'm coming up to 3 years doing this, but it's been only this last 6 or 7 months that it's sort of like really kind of got to me.
Yeah.
And prior to 6 months ago, I've had illness problems and all sorts of but anyway, I think it's more yourself that you put yourself under pressure, and it's sort of like sometimes you need to have that step away. I mean, like people like Vic, how he does a review every single day. I know, I mean, all right, yeah, I know he doesn't work like I do, but to focus because let's face it, when you're doing a review, either juice or hardware, there is a lot of things that go off in the background that people never say.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes off in the background. People don't realise how much you actually... If you got paid by the hour doing just a juice review, you're getting seriously underpaid. Because I just don't think that people... They just watch your review and they think, right, for argument's sake, that review's 10 minutes long. They think that's all you've done.
Yeah.
They don't think about the prep work prior to it. A lot of the times, companies don't give you the information that you need, so you have to go searching for the information. You think, well, give me your information about this. In fact, I get it at times where people send me stuff and they don't even have a cover note. It's all like, well, who sent me this? So you have to troll through all your different emails, because they never just email one place.
Yeah.
They're either emailing on social media or they're emailing wherever. And you think, well, who sent me this? And there's no cover note or anything like that. And you think... So you have to go...
I can't really say that, because I got sent these 2 juices by a company in America.
All right.
And do you know what? They were so good. They sent me like the flavour profile and everything on a little card. But I didn't know they were coming, because they never replied back to my email saying that I said I'd review them, and I sent them my address and everything. Never replied back, and I got this like massive box, and I was like, what's that?
The Chinese companies make me giggle more than anything else. They will email you and say, would you like to review this product? And you'll go, yeah. And you'll have correspondence with them, and then obviously you'll send your information and things like that. Then you'll hear nothing from them for months. And then all of a sudden something turns up in post, no information. And it's like, okay, who sent me this? I don't even remember this. And you get a lot of that. So yeah, the Americans seem to, especially on juice side of it, they send everything. It's sort of like they've normally a profile card, all the links that they want and everything. It seems to be more English. They're sort of like, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people just don't realise. I mean, let's face it, the time and effort that you do to actually make a video for YouTube, it does take longer than people realise. And it's so like, I think that kind of, and let's face it, you've got to be in the mood.
Yeah.
You have got to be in the mood.
Because
and
if you're not, people know.
Of course you do. Now, I mean, you can throw out a review if you don't care, but you're like us lot, you are quite passionate about what you're actually doing, and you want to come across. I mean, there's that other worry as well. You're always frightened that you're going to miss something.
Yeah, and somebody's going to be like, well, you missed this, and you kind of like,
yeah, oh yeah. Terrible. The reason why I do on my hardware reviews, why I do the music section instead of talking, in case anybody didn't know, it's because I can't do both. It's simple as that. I cannot do both. I used to, when I first started doing it, I used to talk like everybody else does, and I kept on missing stuff out, completely missing stuff out, and it was like, oh, I should have said that, oh, I should have said this. So I thought, right, let's concentrate on the camera angles and all that lot, slap some music over it, and then actually put the information that needs to be up there in written word. And then obviously it's all there, because obviously in written word you can get all the information that you want.
Yeah, and you can check it and double check it.
Yeah, and things like that. And that's the reason why I started doing that. So we all have us little quirks. We do. Up and closes, I do my level best, but my brain and my hands and looking at the camera to make sure that it's in shot, and it's not easy. Not easy.
Sinner's got a question for us. I've been hovering over it. What's one review you have done that you can't watch back because you find it too cringeworthy? That'd been my first review. I can't watch it. No. My first ever review. I'm like, no.
Believe it or not, my first review, I was quite impressed with it, to be honest with you. I still am. If you ever watch, well, you will do, if you watch the Last of the Summer Vapes not next Tuesday, the Tuesday after, you'll see it. I've got really long hair, really long goatee beard. Yeah, it's cool. I'm quite happy with that. I think the most cringiest one that I ever did was Strawberry Queens. I didn't like a single flavour. They were all based on strawberry, but it was strawberry and something, strawberry and something. There was the most sweetest, sugary based, you know that Canderel sweet? It was that kind of sweet. And oh, God, it were horrible. But I had to do the review because obviously they'd sent me it. And it's so like, I knew I just didn't want to do it. And it was so like, I look at it and I think, yeah, you didn't want to do that. You can blooming well tell, you little bugger. So yeah, that's my most cringe-worthy. ABC, is he there? Hello.
Bill, it is said, is it lonely being one of only a handful of women reviewers? I don't find it lonely. I find it, what's the word? It's not lonely. It's more trying to get it out there that, no, I'm not here to get my boobs out. I'm here to actually be a reviewer. Because I know a lot of men are probably like, oh, I'm only watching them because such and such. No. I'd say it's more that. I wouldn't say it's lonely because you can't. Everybody kind of. The vaping community is so nice. Everybody accepts you as what you are, and you don't have to pretend to be anything that you're not.
Dean, what was your question? I missed it. While we're waiting for Dean to re-ask his question, I'm sure he's... did you ask if he was left or right-handed? I'm sure you said that. I'm right-handed.
I'm right-handed too.
My wife's left-handed. My dad is ambidextrous. He can do both hands. Yes.
I wish I was that.
Yeah, I do. And Fern, my niece, she's semi-ambidextrous as well. She's slightly going to more the left-hand side now.
Yeah.
But she's only little. She's how old is she now? 7, and she's kind of ambidextrous, but she's leaning more towards the left hand now. I know this is a question for both. Any products you've looked forward to reviewing, but been disappointed by when you got it to try it? I'll let you go first.
Yeah. I was really looking forward to like the mag tip. Because I thought, oh, it's going to be great because it fits in your hand perfect. No. It's just, no.
It's just no, is it?
No. Just one of them. No.
One I was looking forward to, I didn't. I'm going to have to think now. What have I got up on there? I've got quite a few mods that I liked and was disappointed by. Which one were it now? The Snow Wolf. The original Snow Wolf. The Admodus Snow Wolf. I thought when that came out, that was the bee's knees. I thought, oh, that's going to be brilliant. That thought, you know, nice, proper, manly, chunky mod. I thought, yeah, I'll have some of that. Yeah, turns its sen off. The glass bit, it's all finger magnets. And no. That was one. Yeah. My question for both, what do you edit on? I use Windows... I have to remember the name of it now. Windows Movie Maker, the free version.
I use XSplit.
You use XSplit? What camera you got?
C920.
Cool, same as me. Your microphone is a Yeti Blue, isn't it? Or is it Snowball?
Snowball.
See, see how I notice these things. You see. So your vape studio, lady cave, is it your bedroom or is it a proper lady cave?
No, it's a proper room.
It's a proper room.
Because at first I was downstairs in the living room. Because I was on my laptop, and then we brought a computer, and I left that downstairs for a bit, and then I was like, do you know what? We've got a spare room. I might as well use it. It's not being used for anything else apart from putting rubbish in.
Bless you. Any other questions? Movie Maker. Yo, you Movie Maker as well, Goober. Professor Vapes, you don't like it. It was what I started with, and because obviously we're not making movies and things like that, it's so like it does me. It's very, very simple. I'm using what are you on? Are you in Windows 10 or Windows 7? Or you're a Mac girl?
I think it's Windows 10.
See, I don't like Windows 10. Hate Windows 10. So I went backwards and went back to Windows 7. Now, when I originally first started reviewing, I was using my old laptop, which was Windows 7.
Yeah.
And I just got used to using Windows Media. It was really easy to use. It hasn't got all the bells and whistles like Maneuver and all that lot, but it does me. I would like, if I'm saving up for Sony Vegas, I really would like that one. Either that or Premiere, but that's very expensive. And I'm not into them ones that you pay monthly.
Yeah.
If I buy it, I want to buy it. You know, I want a disc.
Yeah, I do a bit of Premiere Pro as well. But I pay monthly because I've already got Photoshop as it is.
Right.
So.
Is it expensive?
I think it's £20 a month. I think.
So
that's not too bad. But that's because I can. The only reason it's that is because I can cancel it whenever I want. It's not technically a contract.
Right, so
you can go for the cheaper version, which is about £11, but you have to have it for the year.
Right. So with that £20, what do you get? Is that just regular updates and things like that, or is it just like a license to use it?
Basically, just get the license to use it.
So, any more questions? I always like to leave this last bit for questions because 9 out of 10, when we're busy chatting and that, like, the people ask questions and I miss them, so I always like to keep this end. You used Sony Vegas for around 2 months, then got rid. Really, that bad?
Bill, the worst flavour that I tried was at Expo. It was called Yam Cheese Milk.
Yam Cheese Milk?
It tastes like gone off cheese. With a bit of milk in there.
I think yam cheese does taste like that anyway, if I remember rightly. Dark Storm, hello! And how are you? How is the volcano going? Is it still... or has it calmed down a bit? She lives in Hawaii.
Ooh.
That's evil. That is evil, sinner. That is just an evil question. How can I answer that one? Yes, I would give up my favourite guitar. Believe it or not, because I can mech 'em. What you think about, then, putting Star Wars spin-off on hold? Yeah, it's inevitable. I mean, as long they've got to be careful with this Star Wars franchise that they're doing. I don't want them to overkill it. Whereas it's obviously you've got the Star Wars stories. I'm looking forward to the Kenobi one. I really am. I want to see that because that looks. I've always wanted to know the story behind when obviously Kenobi moved to and looked after Luke and that, and what happened to all that lot, and obviously he learned how to come back from the dead and all that lot. So yeah, sorry, don't want to go all geeky on you. But yes, I want to know that story. I really would do like it. It's like Rogue One. I thought that story was absolutely brilliant, but obviously there's only so much you can do in the Star Wars universe, and I don't want them to saturate it, if you understand my meaning. I wish they'd have done the Clone Wars as a proper film instead of the cartoon. That would have been nice to get the proper story of the Clone Wars going off, but they didn't do it that way, so there you go. That's that question. Can I make you a uke? If I've got the time, I could. Yes, a uke's quite easy. I make cigar box ukes. I haven't made one for a while, but yeah, they're pretty easy. Do you know what a cigar box guitar is?
No.
This one was made by a friend of mine called Chicken Bone John.
Ooh.
And it literally is, that is a cigar box.
Wow.
Obviously, you got your pickup on there. So, is it in tune? Bit out of tune, that one. So yeah.
Oh, I like
I make them. Yeah. Well, originally going back I'm into my blues. I really do like my old 1920s, 1930s Delta blues, and quite most of the famous blues players of the time obviously couldn't afford to buy a guitar, so they made them. Literally.
Yeah.
The original ones were sort of like normally twine onto the side of a barn or something like that. And then obviously cigars, due to tax things, had to be in a box in America. And obviously so there was all these boxes and stick and a string. You've heard of Bo Diddley, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, basically that's the reverse of a diddley bow. Now, a diddley bow is a one-string cigar box, and that's how they play it. Just normally play with a slide. So, yeah.
Ooh.
How much does it cost to make one of those? Well, it's basically a stick in a box. If you want just a stick in a box and a couple of strings, it'll cost you pence, and it doesn't take much to actually build. If you go to a place called Cigar Box Nation on the interweb, they've got build tutorials and everything. It's worth building one yourself. It's more fun and you get the satisfaction of actually building them. But people like Cigar Box Nation and this Chicken Bone John, there's quite a few builders. I think something like that now will cost you about 200 quid to actually buy, as in fully equipped, fully fretted up and everything. So yeah, but to buy a box standard one, something like, wait 1 second, pulling them off the walls. I keep on meaning to do a man cave tour. If you've got something like this one, which is literally a box I made myself, it is literally, that piece of wood there is off a old window. As you can see, I've got a normal bolt at the end there and a bolt at the end there, and I just slapped in a pickup there, and that's all it is. And you play this one by slide.
Ooh.
Not by fret. So it's got no frets on it, it's just fretless, so you just use a slide. If I can demonstrate, there we go. You get this one, and that's so there you go.
Oh.
Well, I used to do live shows and go around gigging. Little one-man band. Don't know if you can see it there. You can't. No, you can't. Yeah, you can't. There you go. That there is my drum. That there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my bass drum. It used to be like a one-man band. Used to stomp and sing all on me Todd. Yeah. Play with the old blues and things like that. I used to do blues festivals and things like that. So, all good. Okay, any more questions while we're here? What other hobbies have you got besides vaping?
Not really. I literally just do the vaping stuff and then spend time with my little girl.
Do you read?
No.
Have you any hidden talents? Do you play any musical instrument, or did you play any musical instrument?
Do you know what? I used to be into guitars and things like that when I was younger, but then I just kind of fell out of love. I do like when I've got the time and money. People are going to be shocked at this as well. I do like to fix cars. Not that I know much about them. But I like to learn things about them and stuff like that.
Oh, right. Cool.
Not that people think I'd do stuff like that.
Why not? Why not? This is why I wanted you on the channel, so we could learn a little bit more about you, the person behind the Lady Vaper.
Yeah.
And shameless plug for Dean, he is going live at 9 o'clock. So we'll be closing in a bit anyway, if that's all right with you, Meg.
Yeah. Yes, I did. Oh dear me.
What?
Megan's hidden talent is like drinking everybody at Expo.
Well, this is true. Yeah, we
Yeah,
already know that bit.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Dean, is that on your channel or on Chris's channel? I didn't see your post. I just caught the last of it. Oh, it's on your channel, Dean. Okie dokie. I do not mind. Yeah. You've got to learn new stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's always a good thing. You've got to keep your horizons broadened. And I think having a hobby outside of vaping as well is healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you've got your little one and your partner as well to look after, I'm sure. So it's sort of like, yeah, you're quite busy, tied up like I am. But I think it's healthy to have other... It's sort of like, I'm into Lucifer at the moment. The TV programme.
I've heard of that.
Can't stop watching it. The worrying bit is that the lead gentleman looks like blooming Adam. He really does look like Adam.
I've not watched that then because I'm just not going. It's just Adam, isn't it? It's Adam.
Bear with me, Tim. I'll see if I can just quickly. I'll let Megan talk. I'll just see if I can quickly get the website. So you carry on talking while I just do this. Cigar box.
Oh, Dean, you're not an afterthought. Just most people. You're always there.
Copy. That's it. That was pretty quick and painless. At Tim White. There you go, my friend. How quick's that?
People know me too well. That's not a hobby. That's Megan's profession. So thanks for that. Thanks for that. But I'll just shock you all. I didn't drink before Expo, and I very rarely drink. And I don't know what happened at Expo, but that went out window.
So, you've never been a drinker then?
When I was younger, I was.
Mm.
And then I kind of got to about when I moved out of my mum's when I was 18. Kind of just went, nah, work's too important. I need the money because I moved out. I need to pay rent and things like that.
Yeah, I mean we've all been there. I mean when I was sort of like from 16 to about 20, yeah, I were out with lads and did the laddie thing that you do. But then all of a sudden, it just wore off a bit for me.
It's just not exciting anymore, and I don't get the excitement of it. Like when people are like, "Oh yeah, we're going downtown," and I'm just like, "Oh right."
Thank you, Adam. That's really nice of you. And if you haven't, I will please go over to Purple Lady Vaper and give her a subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed to me, if you could give me a subscribe, that would be brilliant as well. I will put your... There we go. I'll copy that and put your website, well, your YouTube channel in chat. But I think Jules has been putting it in chat anyway. Yeah. So if you could give Purple Lady Vaper a subscribe, I would be very, very, very grateful. And Lisa, it's an awesome show. Really is awesome show. I do like it. By all accounts, there's going to be a season 4, but I think that's on Netflix.
Oh.
Because it was an Amazon Prime thing. Because I've got Amazon Prime TV.
Okay.
Didn't mean to have it this year. I was going to stop at my Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
And then move over to Netflix, but I forgot about the automatic update, so I've got it for another year.
Because I was getting really bored at night time and things like that, so I thought it'd be a great idea to buy Sky Cinema. Yeah. An extra £10 a month, and I'm like, oh god.
So what were you watching at the moment? Are you a soap girl?
I used to be. I'm not anymore. I prefer, like, at the minute, we watched a film the other night called Sausage Party.
Yeah, that is not for kids.
No. I watched it and I thought, oh, it would probably not be that good, and I literally could not stop laughing.
Yeah, especially the orgy halfway through. Me and Jan watched it, and it was one of them ones that, oh, we'll save it until when the kids stops over, because we would get our Aiden's 3 stopping over, and we thought, oh, well, sausage party, yeah, it'll be fun, that, you know, for kids. And we watched it, and it was like, thank God we didn't. Oh God, yeah.
I know I was going to save it for my little girl. She's only 2. So I was like, oh.
Well, Aiden's little ones are a little bit older than that. They're a bit more acute, should we say. It was like, thank God we didn't do that. It was like, oh, especially that orgy. That's brilliant.
No, Dean, I don't watch Love Island. That's a bag of shit.
Love Island? See, we don't watch any soaps at all. I think the last time I watched Emmerdale was Emmerdale Farm.
Yeah.
With Amos and Seth and all them lot. That's the last time I watched that. EastEnders, the last time I watched that, I do believe Den had just come back. He's supposed to have been dead and come back. That's how long since I've watched EastEnders. Coronation Street, I've never watched that since I left home. My mum and dad used to watch Coronation Street, but nah.
I used to watch them all, and I kind of just got bored, because it's like the same storyline in each, and you kind of like...
We did a stint of Alby City for a while.
Mm.
And then that just got boring. So yeah, we don't really do that. Yeah, I'm very old school when it comes to all like that. I normally... What?
Bro, there's a film coming out with puppets in it, but it's just a reminder, it's not for kids. Trust me. I've seen the trailer. Bro, what's it called again? Oh, I'll never look at Silly String the same again.
Oh dear. Go on then, what's it called? Come on.
Bro, what's it called? I forgot what it's called.
You can't suspend us now. That Puppets film looks funny.
Yeah, that's great, Dean. What's it called? Come on.
Go on, Dean. What's it called?
What's it called?
Come on, Dean. We all need to know now. American Horror Story's great. I love American Horror Story. Especially the up to Hotel. The last one that I watched was the... what was it called now? No, I can't, my brain won't work. It's the one where they was doing the reenactment of it. I didn't rate note to that one. That wasn't a very good one. But yeah.
Oh, that's it.
What's it
The
called?
Happy Time Murder.
The Happy Town Murder. Right, you've heard it first. Happy Town Murder. Oh dear. So what's the premise? Come on.
Literally, it is meant to be like all serious and stuff like that about murders, but then these puppets, they bring puppets into it, and
apparently Sesame Street are apparently suing them.
Really, mind you, that yeah, I can see why.
I'm going to have to now.
After you've watched the trailer, you'll never see Silly String the same again.
Yes, Adam, totally agree with you. Tim Curry will always be Pennywise for me. Always will.
Oh, I watched that the other day, the new one. Ooh.
Yeah, I liked Freak Show. Yeah, Freak Show was good. I liked the first one. The first one really got me really into it. And I did like the Asylum version. And the one that I really do like is where all of a sudden they end up going into song. Oh, that was so funny. It could be... Have you ever watched American Horror?
No, see how... Is it scary?
No, it's more... You see, I love horror films. I really do like horror films, but I can't be doing with slasher films. Okay. If you understand what I mean. I like horror films that make you think.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'll give you an example. The first Saw. Yeah. Not the rest of them, the first one. I thought the the idea behind that was really, really clever, because it made you think, right, what would I actually do to stay alive? And that single question, it's so like, how far would you go? Would you actually cut your best friend open up to get a key out so you'd survive? It was like, whoa, I like that kind of horror. And American horror is very like that. You have to think. I don't like. I'm not one of these ones that watches horror just for the sake of, oh, he's gonna die. Oh, don't go down that cellar. It's dark.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I'm not into that kind of a horror. I like ones that make you think. We've got a question. People, can you give me and my wife new name for a show, please? Thanks. And a husband and wife show. And your show is about vaping, I assume. I will assume that it's about vaping. And if I remember rightly, you're from Ireland, so we've got that down. Husband and wife show in Ireland. Vaping.
See, no, I don't know, because I'd never actually even begin, like, I struggled for my own name for my own channel.
Did you Google it before you came with it? Yeah. So did I.
I was like, no, somebody's got that, I'm going to cry.
I was absolutely gutted. When my original band was called Soulcatcher and the Doofy Diddley Band. So that's where I've got the soul part from, and obviously Ohm. Yeah. So that's why I've got SoulOhm. So when it got to the point of having my own website, so I wanted www.soulohm.com, and that's all I wanted. I didn't want the reviews part. So I started looking. Some company has got SoulOhm.com. And the best thing about it, the company's not even called SoulOhm, and they deal in metals.
Oh, okay.
So I had to have reviews to get that .com.
Yeah.
I could have gone co.uk, but I couldn't go .com, and I wanted a .com.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Purple Lady Vaper. They may be out there. I still like it. So, we're going to wrap this up in a moment. We've got roughly about 10 minutes. So, what is actually happening with your channel in the next couple of weeks? You said you got some juices. What juices are coming up?
I've got this like slushy range.
All right.
From Ultimate Juice, I think it is. Yeah, that. And then I've got the Dove Pearl. I know I've got that, and then I've got quite a few RDAs and RTAs coming up.
Oh, RDAs and RTAs.
And that you'll find amusing the way that, well, my partner finds it amusing the way that I put the coils in and everything. He kind of sits there like, you can't put them in like that. I can.
Yes, you can. Yeah,
I know.
I believe that because you're doing it your way doesn't mean it's the wrong way. It's your way, and if it works for you, it's the right way.
See, but I thought that I was showing women that have nails like mine an easy way to do it without struggling.
Yeah. And it's so like you're giving something back, and I think that's cracking. I'm sure you've just asked that question, IVC. Yeah, you have just asked that question, kiddo. We'll think about it. And what we'll do, we'll come back next week. I'll let everybody think about it. We'll come back next week and we'll come up with a name for you. Then you can pick some random ones. How's about that? Because just straight off the top of your head, you wanted something a bit personal. Try and think about something personal. Add your two names together and mix the letters around a bit and see if you can make a new word. That's always pretty... my mum... my eldest sister's called Sally, obviously I'm Mark, and my brother's Aidan. And they're called the bungalow Salmarade. Just an idea.
That's all good.
Yeah, another little bit of useless information. David Bowie, when he used to write music, bless him, he used to cut up newspapers. Get all the cuttings up, throw them up in the air, and whatever landed, that's what he'd be his lyrics.
Oh, never knew that.
Yeah, there's millions of ways how you can randomise something. So to make it a little bit personal to you, IVC, maybe try your both first names and juggle them around a bit. Just give it something a little bit different, because let's face it, there's that many vaping withs. They've all been done. Something reviews has been done. Ohms have been done. It's so like very, very hard to come up with a new name, but making it a little bit personal, something a little bit different, and then obviously you've got a story behind it as well. So maybe something like that. Try and help.
Oh, Michelle, you just watched for my nails. I know they change all the time.
So are you big into your nails then? Are you one of these acrylic-y?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of do it because if I don't do it, I bite my nails a lot. With having anxiety, I kind of bite my nails, but these have stopped me from biting my nails. So I'm like, yes.
Cool.
Now I just rock my leg.
Now you do what?
You know when you bite your leg up and down?
All right.
I just do that all the time.
I thought you said I bite my leg. Oh, what? These nails, but you're munching on my leg. I'm munching on it. Don't mind me. Well, actually, I want to see that on camera. But let me see you biting your leg.
Why are my nails terrifying? They're not that bad.
They are very pointy, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
You like them pointy. So do you actually do them, or do you go to like a?
I get them done at the nail place.
You go for a little treat, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
Well, I don't drink and I vape, but that's about it. And so does my partner, so that's my treat.
Yeah. Also, Dean, good for your nose as well. You know them hard to reach ones.
Oh, you dear. I don't think I really want to do that. It might hurt if I scratch my bum.
I bet you have, though.
No,
I bet you have. I bet you have.
What they do out for scratching your back. You know that hard to reach place that you can never get. You know, because they're quite long nails.
Oh, bless you. Right, I am going to wrap this up now, guys and girls. I just want to give everyone a big thank you. And thank you for this little extended version as well. We'll be back to normal next week, just the normal hour. I do believe Vic and the gang are back to normal. Please go and pop over to Devil Vaper. I haven't got his link, but you guys know where he is. He's doing a live show in a bit with Chris. Give my love to Chris, will you, when you do see him, Dean? Hope he's all right, the old kiddo. How's his before we do go, how's his funding going? Have we got any news?
Did you not see?
No, I haven't seen it.
They've signed it over to him.
Really? Oh, excellent. Oh, that's great news. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I saw the GoFund. Was it the other day that it came out? Yeah. So, awesome. Yeah, that's in chat. Right, as I did say, thanks ever so much for watching. Please go and pop over to Purple Lady Vaper and please give her a subscribe and show your support. It really would mean a lot to me. So, thank you very much. And Megan, thank you very much for coming on. You are my second ever guest. And I hope my questions weren't too...
No.
I just didn't want to do the normal ones like, how long have you been vaping? What was your first set? Oh. I just didn't want to do that to you. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I will let Megan cast us out.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. It means a lot, actually. It really does. And thank you just for everybody in chat for being really nice. And not making me swear very much. Sinner, I'm looking at you.
Bless you. Right. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next week. Same time, same channel, 7 PM on the SoulOhm channel. Thanks ever so much for watching, and good night.